Hi everyone, it's Adrian Leah. This will just be a mini video. I do have another video that'll be out. I made the cinnamon sourdough rolls, and out of all of the ones that I made, they were the most delicious and accurate to what I was looking for, because there's a couple things, but the the taste and the texture of the cinnamon roll was really important to me, and I had a lot of confidence in the sourdough because with the sourdough that I've been making in different recipes and the bread itself, or just sourdough bread, um, it has been super soft, and I had a feeling it would be too, or I heard that one of the cooks that I watch, and she bakes too, or Natasha's Kitchen, I use a lot of the Ukrainian recipes. Um, she was saying that they're so soft and that her husband ate like five of them. So, like in one sitting. And it's not surprising because, like, I easily ate like two of them just to try them out because it's technically for the potluck. Oh, I'm gonna cover my pillow because I am putting bed sheets on. Well, not at the moment, but I have pillowcases. I don't have all the pillowcases. But I dropped my parents off, or I brought the car back to the house after going to the airport, and they'll be gone for a couple months. So my parents wanted me to like clean stuff before they left, and I don't know if they like came in here because they didn't do as much as they did in the bathroom, and I'm happy that my bathroom shower is like completely um like draining easily because I didn't tell them, and it was going on since I got here. But in the beginning, when I first got here, I would use the downstairs shower, and that was like mainly because I could hear the music play like off of my phone, and I don't like being warm necessarily, but if I'm taking a shower, I'll have hot water. So I think the downstairs shower, like there's more, like the water lasts, the heat lasts longer on that one, and it was during the winter time anyway. So that's finally fixed. This is a pillowcase that my mom set out for me, and I think it's fitting. Mm, It's knitting, or knitting patterns on a bench, or a pillowcase, and it's most likely a holiday one. A holiday one, sorry. But I love this all year round, and it's, I feel like it's to the style, whatever my style would be, because she gave me another one and it's not matching. I have a lot of mixed match stuff, and I thrift a lot too. So I had to get other pillowcases because I have more pillows on the bed. or just one, I guess. So, well, in this, she has this sheet set too, and I'm pretty sure it's the same color. I could see it. It's this, it's like a, I don't know if you call it like an Arctic silver type of, but it looks like kind of grayish too. Um, I can't get this open right now, but I could see it looks like this, so I'm pretty sure, unless there's a pattern on it. And I have another blanket. So I did use something else this time around for my sourdough bread. So I wasn't sure if I was going to like do full videos. I think I might combine them just because I already did a cinnamon roll video, but just with regular, um, well, it's not sourdough, and it was delicious too. But the sourdough just like elevated it and like it enhanced the flavor of the dough because I felt like the first dough, um, it wasn't as soft as I was looking for. Still delicious. My dad was like kind of upset because he thought I was going to bring all of the cinnamon rolls to the class potluck, and it's just our class. Um, but I I thought like, well, because I changed the recipe and I modified it slightly with the sourdough recipes that the sourdough um, rolls recipes that I've seen. I kind of combine different things because um, some of them had maybe this frosting, and I wasn't going to use the cream cheese frosting this time. Maybe in the future if I find a lactose-free one, or if I could see if I can make one at home. Because I wanted to make cheese at home, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do that because there's a couple things that I want to do. But, the, sorry, this is going to be a talking video because it's been it's been busy for the last couple of days for studying. So I have one more exam to go. I have the drugs um, that we cover, and this would be, I'm at around, so 5 weeks worth of drugs, and we're getting tested on them. So I wanted to get the other exam out of the way just because I could do that at the house. I can't do this. I can't do the drug quiz or test at the house because they'll give you an access code to do it when you're in class. Oh my God. Um, so I'll probably be studying a couple of hours until, well, I'll get some sleep because I do want to enjoy the food that's going to be there, because if there's food there, it makes it more motivating. Not like I mind going, and uh, it'll be less to think about because I have the exam that I already took, and an A plus, so I'm happy that all the studying paid off because it's been night and day, night and day, night and day for that, and with the drugs combined. So it's not like I just felt like, oh, I didn't need to study. Oh, no, I studied every minute. I like when I woke up, it's funny because I was like to myself, I don't want to wake up because if I wake up, I have to study. Um, but I was, since it's so much talking, I am going to talk about like, we'll show that I combined the cardigan for the cereal cardigan, originally a sweater pattern. I got a Dutch oven. The bread that I made last time, I didn't have a Dutch oven. Sorry, I'm chipping my nail polish. I'm also gonna do my nails too today. Um, so I did a couple of things to make it so it would be so I would be able to do this or bake the sourdough bread in the environment that I'm in without all the factors combined. And I'm really happy with with the bread. It's crazy because I feel like it's more chewier. And I don't know if that's like a good thing to say about it because it's not a bad thing. Because I feel like the way that it's cooked is different, but I would eat both of them. Um, I don't really have complaints about, well, the only thing it was on me is because I didn't have a cover for the first sourdough bread that it got darker on the top than I would have, more than I would have initially liked. But when I tasted it, I thought it was a nice flavor, and it was one of my favorite parts of it. But now the sourdough looks like um, it's a pretty loaf, and I'm super happy about it. I Well, my parents prepared me to house it, so they did get me the it is cast iron, the Dutch oven, and it's the Brentmore. I didn't bring the Dutch oven up here because I used it, and I mean it's clean, but it's also heavy. The picture isn't on here, but um, there's a couple different examples, and some of them are shaped in a specific way, and there's some of the kitchenware that's shaped for like bread making. So I, the one that, well, I didn't send that one. I sent like a cast iron one that was like, it's a two-in-one where you could use the lid as a regular pan and then the bottom you could put stuff in it. That includes the bread. And then there's another one, um, and I was kind of looking at the prices too, or the prices were like one of the main factors for me. And they chose a more expensive one. This one was like, I think they were like, the main incentive for them was like for it to be user friendly for me not to cause any damage to anything. So um it's a specific shape. It's shaped like a diamond, and when I opened it I was like kind of like confused because I thought that they like sent the wrong item, because I sent links to my dad of like the one that the two that were the main ones that seemed like people enjoyed and that were at a good price range. Because I didn't want to spend like 80 bucks on this appliance or, well, kitchen tool. But it's actually kind of convenient. Well, because, well, what makes it a diamond is that I think it's bigger on the inside, and then it flares where the handles are. So it's a design feature, and I think it's like it worked well for what I was using it for. So I'm happy about it. My sound's on. I took a bunch of pictures of it. I took a bunch of pictures of the sourdough too. I don't know if it would even show it that much, but I don't have a bread score where you're like cutting into it, but it I put like um leaves or a leaf is I don't know if it's showing. So do it like that. Like okay, well anyway, I'm gonna post it. Oh, well, I mean you can kind of see it like that, but um I'm gonna definitely put it on well in the video because proud moment and um I might put the the pan at the bottom again, or like I had for the first setup I put it's like a pie dish, but I put water in it. You could also put ice in it too, but that was to like have moisture in the oven, and I really liked the way that the bottom came out last time, and Natasha Kitchen was talking about that too. I didn't use her recipe for this one. Um, I don't have a scale, so I was kind of thinking if I was gonna get the scale, I'm gonna like maybe I should have talked and then while I was talking show what I did with this sweater. Of course, it's quickly running out of yarn. I would say by the end of the stockinette rounds, and then when I had to start the raglan decreases, that's when I'm not gonna work on it until I get more yarn for the project. Um, so I did attach both of the sleeves, and both of the sleeves are like the same because I kept the stitch markers on until the end, and then I was counting off the rounds just to make sure. So I, um, well, these are just strings for the inside because these aren't connected right now. And I'll seam them at the end. I really love the color of this, and I'm just like, it's not that surprising that I didn't have enough yarn for it. Well, I already knew I didn't have enough yarn. But then, another, no, I was looking at the book, and then they're like, you'll need basically two more of them instead of one more. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Of course, I knew what the book was talking about, but I was like, I'll just make it work and I'll be tight with the finishes, but I I'm not planning on like putting any more colors into this aside from this main color and the well, I already used the contrast color, so that's it. Um, oh, for the Dutch oven, like I was saying, that the bread did get slightly darker, and I heard about that. They have um the plates that you could put underneath the bread so it doesn't do that, or maybe it does it less. I've never used one, but from what I've seen with what I did last time, I really like thought the bottom was like how I wanted it to be, so I might do that again. I don't know the difference if I add more moisture or if I could just add that and or add like less in there, but still have something that could cover the bottom of the oven or the pot that I have it in. And I was told that Costco has Dutch ovens, but in the well, during the holidays, because I was gonna see if I could get it there because I went food shopping with my parents, and um, the main place that they tend to go to these days is Costco. And I like Costco. I mean, there's some items that you get in other stores, but I feel like you could get a good amount there. Uh, I wasn't sure how much lactate milk to get. I just got the same amount that I usually get because um, I didn't want it to spoil on me. For the other drinks that I get, and I kind of mix it, I like to mix different things with the lactate just because I like to make it, it's almost like borderline smoothie tasting, and I kind of like that. So I add like different fruit drinks to my lactate, and my dad like basically tripled the amount that I would normally get just because he didn't want me to like run out if or like super quickly if anything. And I guess he like notices every like 5 seconds that I want to get some type of drink to go in the fridge. I will say that for this college, it's definitely more of like an adult experience. It's not like um, a partying, although like a partying college experience. I didn't have a partying college experience when I went to college. Um, but well, before when I attended college a couple of years ago, and even uh, I don't know the title, but the initial person that you talk to, or is it like a student advisor? And she was saying that like It's a nice experience, and um, it does feel like more of like an adult environment where it's not so heavily about um, other things. But I will say that maybe because I'm in a different part of the US, I feel like there just seems to be a spirit week that constantly happens. I don't know how much it would normally happen in school. Maybe I didn't pay attention. And another when you like get there, there's always music blasting and not like from somebody's car. Like the school is actually playing this music, and the music is specific. Like it kind of is kind of surprising because it's like I kind of describe it as like summertime party music, like shoreline music that I would hear growing up, maybe around high school or something, because there's still a lot of, um, I guess, influence from that time period. So it's that music that's just like blaring on the speakers, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning when I have class. So, and then sometimes when certain like things are happening, I'm just like, it's like a Wednesday, and there seems to be an event. Um, Again, not like people are going like really hard about it, but there's uh, apparently going to be like refreshments tomorrow, and I don't know what like the big event is for this coming week. I don't know if like all the other courses um, have a lot of things going on like our class did, where it kind of fell, other things fell on the same day. So, because they keep like advertising it, and I'm not like offended by it or anything. I'm just like, is it a specific holiday? Well, I have I have class next week, and it's gonna be, when's the 4th of July? The 4th of July is next week, and that's after my class. So maybe because it's summertime. And I think I'm gonna start wearing like bandanas to bake with. And what is the bread that I was thinking about doing? Because I was watching a Ukrainian grandma make it, and I wanted to make it. It's a pas, pasca recipe. So I think I'm gonna look into that. The main thing with making stuff is that I have one body, and mm, a lot of the stuff that I make, it lasts a couple of days. And that's me like going at it with it. I could make the pasta. There is a couple things, because, well, I also have a bunch of onions and potatoes too, because I was gonna make daruni. That was also on the list. And that could come up soon. I think that'll come up sooner rather than later. Oh, I have cottage cheese. I need to use the cottage cheese first. But I have so many cinnamon rolls left. I can freeze them, I guess. Oh, and I was gonna make potato soup. And I have dill. So I was gonna garnish, or, well, add it for seasoning too. I think I want to make the other project bag soon. Because it's been on my mind to want to do it. And I think I'm going to use my card tomorrow or today. That's what my dad wanted. Um, it's been a while since I used my car. And I mean, he said he fixed a bunch of stuff. Well, he got my brakes repaired too, whatever he did, or maybe it was like maintenance for my brakes. We'll see. I just don't want anything happening while I have the cinnamon rolls in the car. It would be tragic. I might leave early. I will actually leave early because I wanted to study. Well, I do study before the class starts, but um, I wanted to get there even earlier, and I need to wake up to get the cinnamon rolls out of the fridge to get to room temperature. What other updates? It was mainly the cinnamon rolls. I don't know how, well, I don't have a lot of space on my phone, and I just keep filming my, well, I like to film different things because some of the stuff on my channel is kind of random, but I also go through different journeys too of like different things that I do. I'm just happy that this is um, finally attached and it looks like it's going somewhere. I don't know if I want to get the yarn sooner rather than later. I don't know if I need to get two. I'm not saying it's a scam. I'm just saying I don't want to do that. Oh, my photo bucket payment's due today. It's on auto payment anyway. And yes, I signed up for photo bucket in 2007 and I have it to this day, only the difference is I have to pay for it now. I do have a container. Where's my container? It's on the other side. It, So I have a bread container now. Well, I'm making it a bread container. I think it had like dog treats in it before, and it didn't smell like dog treats necessarily. Um, it was pretty clean when I found it. It was just in the pantry, and I did wipe it down again. So I'm thinking of putting the bread flour in there because my mom has all-purpose flour in another container. I think I might bring this project tomorrow. I don't have, I have like one more round to go before I have to do like the other stuff. Um, I wanted to do my nails too, but I decided to do it after baking because I was doing a lot of hands-on things with it. So I think maybe I'll end the video here. I might do the next, well, I don't know if it's going to be the next video. The next video is going to be my baking, most likely. Maybe not, it depends, because I have to figure out what I'm piecing together. But I also am going to look into doing the different sewing designs. Because I wanted to do a design using those like diagonally cut squares and make kind of like a geometric pattern out of the blue and yellow pattern that I use a lot. This is the yellow. It's my main bandana that I use. I could show the case just because I did bring it up. So I'll show that and then I'll really get ready for not bed, but at least if I fall asleep, it would be fine. This is the case or container that I think I'm gonna put the bread flour in because I have been using it for different things. Um, there's only this one time that when I tasted the dough, I was like, oh, it tastes like dough because I usually taste the stuff before I bake it. And I know there's a specific, like, even the bag says to not do that, but I don't do it. Well, I just said I'd do that when I bake. It's not like all the time, but I did it with the banana bread too, and I really liked it. Kind of tasted like maybe a banana pudding. I think someone's bringing banana pudding today. Um, I know there's gonna be like rice pudding and wings and chicken. So, um, I might have to. I'm thinking about maybe bringing a to-go plate and just eating a little bit of it because with me and eating certain foods, well, I'm that I'm at the age where before I eat, I'm taking like a bunch of different supplements and such just to help it go down easier. So, um, I'll see. I mean, I know that it's gonna be nice because I like to have food and um, a lot of times I don't really justify to eat out. Like I kind of wanted to eat at IKEA as like a little celebration treat for like everything, but there's gonna be a potluck, so I was like, I don't need to go out. And I went grocery shopping, so um I have food. But anyway, uh, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.